It is history now. 15,500,000.
Hi guys, I know it hasn't even been 24 hours since we last talked about the record-setting auction for the Paul Newman's Daytona. And when I said this, I think this will result in the sellers of the standard Rolex Daytonas to ride the wave and ask more than what they've been asking for. And the price increases for the standard Rolex Daytonas have already taken place. When I filmed that show yesterday, the price for that Daytona on True Facet was under $13,000, and now today, less than 24 hours later, it's $13,500. And all the other websites are following suit. All of these other prices have increased since the time of that filming. So it's going to be interesting to see how successful this wave is for all those sellers. Or if those sellers realize that there's not enough naivete for the buyers who realize that the standard Daytonas are not the same as the Paul Newman's Daytona, the 6239, and will have to bring the prices back down. Some of us are wondering who are the challengers or the potential heirs to the top dog at auction. And some of the celebrities and their watches that come to mind are Steve McQueen's Tag Monaco, Jack Nicklaus's Rolex Day-Date, Marlon Brando's Rolex GMT Master, and probably the biggest potential heir is Buzz Aldrin's Omega Speedmaster, the very watch that he wore on the moon because of the historical significance that carries. A lot of us have bought into Omega's clever marketing for the Speedmaster about own a piece of history, but the Omega Speedmasters that we are buying now in the boutiques are not the watches that are worn on the moon. These are just tribute watches. The actual watch that was worn on the moon belongs to Buzz Aldrin, and that alone can carry a lot of significance, importance at auction. Do I think that's going to be enough to dethrone Paul Newman's Daytona? Probably not. No, I don't think so, because there isn't anything unique about the Omega Speedmaster that Buzz Aldrin wore and the watches that are made today. Both physically and internally, whether it's the Hesalite crystal or the movement or just the overall aesthetics. It's basically the same watch. So I don't think there isn't anything enough to distinguish that watch from the current line of Speedmasters to charge $18 million or more versus the Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona. Because the 6239 that was Paul Newman's Daytona, there were only 2,000 of those models made. And that watch looks a little bit more distinguished than some of the other Daytonas. So I think the record price for the Paul Newman's Daytona will hold that title for quite a while. I don't think it has any real challengers to top it at auction. I think by now a lot of us are aware that Joanne Woodward, Paul Newman's wife, gifted him that Daytona in 1968.
You know, you just picked the wrong guy for what you want.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm not in the market.
I wasn't shopping.
And bought it for $200. So I wanted to put that into perspective and see how much $200 would be in today's dollars. And it's a little over $1,600, and we still can't buy any Rolex for $1,600. So what an investment that watch turned out to be. I'm sure that there was a little more of a hectic scramble now following the news of that $17.8 million Daytona from other celebrities and their watches. And I'm sure that it's probably piqued their curiosity to see how much they can get for their watches in the future, whether it's going to be left in a will for their children or currently. But it's just interesting to wonder what type of scramble is going on inside of those celebrities or the people that are responsible for running some of those celebrities' estates. So let me know what you think about the sudden increase in the prices of the standard Daytona, or if you think the prices are going to come back down to the prices that they were just a few days ago. And let me know what celebrities and watches you think are the potential heirs to being top dog at auction. And thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time. So I wonder what Robert Redford is thinking about his best pal's success at auction, and what he's thinking about his Seiko. So this is a quick follow-up to Paul Newman's. And let me know which Jordans you think are Jordans. Or the success of the, or the success.